Western and Southern Kentucky. This is WYMT Mountain News First at 4.
Good afternoon, I'm Steve Hensley. First at 4, students at a Perry County school could be learning in a new building soon. The Perry County School Board is discussing the possibility of consolidating Leatherwood Elementary School with Viper Elementary, a move that has already sparked debate online. Felicia Kress, who went to Leatherwood Elementary and has kids currently attending, says the school is just too important to close.
I mean, this is the heart of the community. This isn't just, a place for kids to come to learn math and English. This is their safe place.
The move would take place this coming school year. A community meeting about this is scheduled for next week. We'll have more on this story coming up tonight at 6. Summer is the start of peak tourism in the city of Corbin. Officials have been working to try and put together fun events for the community. Maggie Monholland is the executive director for the Corbin Tourism and Convention Commission and says that the city has a lot to offer this time of year.
So Corbin, starts to see a huge influx of tourism. Not to mention, this is the time of the year that we have several programs that we offer, events, concerts, all kinds of great stuff for people to get into.
She says she's excited to welcome new people into the Tri-County area. Coming up at 6, Monholland discusses some of the issues they have faced the past couple of months. The Big Sandy Senior Games continue today at Jenny Wiley State Park. Nearly 150 folks from senior centers across the Big Sandy competed in a variety of different games, from basketball to cornhole. Angela Burton has competed in the games multiple times and says she loves it each year.
I just love coming over and meeting all the people and doing the games and having a good time and seeing, the older people get to enjoy themselves.
This is the 36th edition of the Senior Games. WYMT's Olivia Calfee will have more tonight at 6.
Not a bad day for them. Plenty of sunshine out there this afternoon, and that continues really through the rest of the daylight hours today. Obviously no sunshine at night, but the dry weather is going to stick around for a little bit longer. Here's the view from Buffalo Mountain in Perry County. Plenty of sunshine all as far as the eye can see. Just a few fair weather cumulus clouds out there. 77 is the current reading on the old thermometer, and that's where many of us remain. Middle and upper 70s, even some low 80s as you head over toward Manchester, Harlan, Jonesville, and even back toward Monticello. So feeling pretty nice outside this afternoon. A clean sweep on Pinpoint Doppler. I can't rule out a sprinkle this evening, but most of that should hold off most of the rain chance until overnight. The next 12 hours, your forecast first, we drop those temperatures into the 60s as we head into tonight, but we hold steady in the 60s and don't rise a whole lot on the thermometer tomorrow thanks to clouds and showers in the region. I'll detail the latest on those in just a few minutes. Steve?
Evan, thank you. A shooting last night at an automotive plant in Ohio leaves one dead and another injured. Police say the shooter came into the plant around 9 o'clock, where he then shot an employee. Investigators say they think it was a targeted attack against the man who died. Police say the suspect then shot himself, but he is still alive and being treated at a hospital.
And at this point, it looks like a targeted attack against one male victim who has been pronounced deceased here at the scene. That male suspect then has apparently inflicted a gunshot wound on himself.
Parrish says the suspect's injury was not life-threatening. A recycling plant in Kansas City, Missouri is heavily damaged after fire swept through it this morning. Large plumes of smoke could be seen rising from the fire. Kansas City fire crews were called after the fire broke out in an industrial section of the plant. Crews worked for hours to extinguish the blaze, but say a lack of water made it difficult. The closest fire hydrant is nearly half a mile away from the plant. This afternoon, emergency managers are now worried about air quality issues in Kansas City. Around the world now, at the Vatican, a man driving a car breached security last night. Investigators say he was driving at a high rate of speed. The breach happened at a gate to the Vatican and reached a central courtyard of the Apostolic Palace. A statement said a Vatican policeman fired a gun and hit the car. The man is described as about 40 years old and in an unstable state of mind. Investigators say he did not get near the Pope. The man was arrested and taken to jail. Ukrainian air defense repelled another Russian air attack today. The Ukrainian military destroyed 19 drones and missiles. Military officials say 28 were launched, so 9 missiles made it past their defenses. Russia has increased the number of missile and drone attacks this month. Ukrainian authorities do not report hits on critical infrastructure or military facilities. Wildfires continue to ravage parts of the countryside in Spain. As many as 3,700 acres have burned there. So far, officials estimate 550 people have been evacuated from a rural area. Emergency managers say the fire is out of control and weather conditions are making their work difficult. Spain is dealing with an intense drought. Spain's National Weather Service says a whopping 493 fires have burned in their country since the drought began. Coming up on First at 4, wild weather causes flooding in parts of North Carolina.